Hi, my name's Arena Gonzalez. Thank you for the interview today. I'm interviewing for Palestine Regional Medical Hospital as a phlebotomist. My goals are to grow with the team, to learn more about the hospital, to learn more about my skill, and to show everyone how good of a phlebotomist I can be. So, some things about me is that I am 20 years old. I am the firstborn of 7 children, so I am an example of my little siblings. I want to show them how to go about in life. I want to show them that they can exceed at 20 years old and do much greater. Also, I got my license in high school. That was about 2 years ago. Some things I want to do, or why I want to be as a phlebotomist, is I want to be a nurse first. I want to be a nurse first and then grow to be a women's health nurse practitioner. And that takes about 8 years, but to be a phlebotomist, I got it in high school, and it's just a step in the right direction to be a nurse. The way I was told about you guys, I actually saw y'all's ad online on Indeed, and as a person who wants to be in the medical field, I want to apply as many places as I want, even at 20 years old and no experience. It's just a way to gain experience as well. For doing interviews with other medical field, even if I do not get the job, I want to have the learning to do proper interviews with professionals. But phlebotomist is a great way to start. Some of the strengths I have is I worked in retail for 2 years, so I am really good at customer care. These patients that we have are still our customers. They technically pay for their treatments, so anything that they want, I usually try to help as much as I can. And what I cannot help with, I usually try to get the nurse to help out with what they do need that I am not qualified to get for them, like medicines, anything that they have for later on, like say they have surgery and they need water. I usually go ask the nurse if they are allowed to have water. But if it's just like moving their table closer, turn the AC up or down, I usually try to help as much as I can, because my strengths are I'm really good at helping people in times of need or just to assist them. Some weaknesses is that this is my first job. I don't know much about a hospital setting, but I kind of do because I had to learn about it, but I don't have the experience of a hospital setting. So that's kind of new. Other than me practicing on my peers or a practice clinic, I have to work on being faster. So like in between patients, if we're really got lots of patients that we need to have draws on, I need to work on being fast between patients, but also give like showing care that I do care that they are here, and showing them that they are wanted. But this is the first one, so I have to work on being faster and receiving in and knowing every place in the hospital. So some of the questions I have for you is, are we shortly staffed, and do I have to start immediately? I know there's a really short staff around the world, or at least in this part of Texas, that phlebotomy is in desperate need. I want to know when the start date would be and how everything is going on with the phlebotomy part. Another thing is I want to know about is, how are the nurses? How is the lab usually with nurses? I know some labs and some nurses don't get along. It's because the lab usually is the one to more take charge of protocols than nursing is. That's just usually how it is. Some nurses don't follow protocol, and I know sometimes some labs and some nurses do not get along. I would want to know what it is. But anyway, thank you for the interview, and I would like to have a follow-up and or anything I could get. Thank you.